Hello friends, Koolio here, and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we are checking out a brand new mobile MMORPG called Monster Quest 7 Sins. Now this game actually had a different name in its Chinese version called Aeola Star, and this is a mobile MMORPG that's sort of like Digimon slash Pokemon combined together. It also kind of reminds me of all those like really cheap knockoff Pokemon games where like they basically steal the assets of Pokemon and they make these like super pay to win mobile MMOs. But this one isn't as bad as those ones in terms of like monetization, and they're actually creative. It's a pretty decent mobile MMO. Now with all that kind of out of the way, let's go ahead and just like jump straight into the gameplay and get into some combat, because the combat is definitely reminiscent of Pokemon. But I want to show you guys all of my different monsters, or I think they have like a different name for them in this game. I think they're called like Yabbies. Yeah, Yabbies. Now you have a total of 4 Yabbies on your actual team. There is an elemental system in this game, which at first I was like, oh, there's only like water and then like grass and fire and light and dark, but they have like dragon, ice, mystery, ancient, just like a freaking crazy amount of them. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Now when you're getting to the combat itself, all of your, I'm gonna say Pokemon a lot, all of your Yabby have 3 active abilities and then 1 ultimate ability, and each of the active abilities generates 1 energy. Once you get 5 energy, you're then able to use their ultimate ability. So we're gonna go ahead and take down this Ifrit right here, which, wow, we actually took it down in like 2 hits. That was great. Okay, so some experience gain and some overall experience for our account. Let's see, is there gonna be like a stronger monster in this area? I don't think so. We're probably gonna end up taking this guy down, but let's go ahead and just jump into some more combat. Now, most of the monsters that you encounter in this game, you can actually end up catching. So up on the top left, like kind of where I just hit right there, you can go and decide if you want to kind of capture the Yabby monster or not. Sometimes there are conditions on capturing them, like there was one monster where you have to get their health below 50% before you even like attempt to try to capture them. And then some of the other ones you have to like go through like the quest line in order to get them for free. But let's see if we can't actually capture this Ifrit, because I actually think it looks really cool. Now when you go into the capture mode, it's definitely going to look a lot like Pokemon Go. You can see I've got kind of like my gyroscope thing activated. You have to point it right at the Ifrit and then throw your catching thing at the exact time. How was that not a perfect? That should have been a perfect. And then it shakes a few times, and then you captured it. Yabby captured. So yeah, the capture mechanic in this game looks a lot like Pokemon Go. Is that a bad thing? I don't think so. It's actually kind of a little fun like gameplay thing that I actually really like. And so we got ourselves an Ifrit, a Flame Disciple Pact form. He can now end up joining our team. So if I wanted to, oh, there's a stubborn Ifrit. This guy's a little bit stronger than the other ones. So if I actually wanted to go to my Yabby team down here at the bottom, and then you can see I have a total of 4 right there. If I go and click on Yabby House, I can actually swap in for other Yabbies that I currently have, and then upgrade them, level them up, and even evolve them. Now I actually have one of my Yabbies kind of saved right now, which we are going to evolve to kind of show you what it looks like. Some of them, however, in order to evolve them, you have to take them through specific quest lines. The other ones, you just have to get them to a certain level, and then you can go and evolve them. There are also what are known as mutant versions of Yabbies. So I've got this little dude right here called Cosmos. I think he's awesome. He looks really cool. He's one of the first Yabbies that you can actually capture in the game. But then there's also a mutant Cosmos. Now I don't think every single Yabby in the game has a mutant version, but from what I can tell, they're basically sort of like a shiny version, but I haven't seen if there's like any kind of upgraded stats, and I don't think they're insanely rare. I think I've seen maybe 1 or 2 in the game so far. So I don't think they're like absolutely crazy rare, but here's a couple of the other ones. I got the Fairy Nebula, which I actually got through like, you get like a free daily summon thing where you can try to get really rare Yabbies, which I think was really nice. Then we got the Ifrit, which we just ended up getting, which I am interested to see if he can evolve. So I'm actually going to drag him down here to my team and then see. So he can't evolve, but he can ascend. So basically how it works is you have a Yabby. Off on the bottom left, it says I can evolve him. Now, once you evolve a Yabby, there is one more chance to upgrade them, which you can then ascend them. So most of the Yabbies I've seen in the game that can only evolve once, and then you can ascend them after that. So I'm going to go ahead and evolve this one so you guys can see what it looks like. Here we go. I think it's called like Ice Fist is what it is when it evolves. Yeah, it's like a little Goku hedgehog with ice. And then we activated a special ability for him too. So now I can't evolve him, but if I wanted to, I could go through and ascend him, which I need to get him up to level 50. Now, one of the other ones I have right here is the Lunar Red one. Now, this guy, when he evolves, he looks amazing. But in order for me to evolve him, I have to complete the Lunar Scarlet's Evolution challenges, which are pretty difficult. I'm probably roughly around the level that I need to be in order to actually evolve him, so I'll probably be doing that really, really soon. Now, there are a couple of other things that you can do to upgrade your characters. So for the Ifrit that I just caught, if I wanted to, I can go and spend some large XP fruits to level him up. And now I've got a level 18, level 3 to level 18, and then you can see their overall stat increases right there. Now, there is a really interesting system with the gene system in this game, but I'm a little bit worried that this could lead to some pay-to-win stuff because there's a lot of randomization when it comes to this overall upgrading system. It's interesting. I just feel like if you can spend a lot of money in this game, get lots of resources, you have a better chance at really getting the best out of all of your Yabbies. So basically what it does is you need to activate it with one of these items down here, the Hee Stone Candies, and then your basic gold. Now, you can actually go back to previous ones if you wanted to and try to reset them with gold, but in order to activate a brand new one, you do need that specific candy. So if I go ahead and activate it, it does a randomization thing. So magic defense plus 7%, but I also get a debuff minus 3%. I don't want that, so we're gonna go ahead and reset it again. Still not very good. Let's go ahead and reset it. Keep going, and we're gonna try to get ourselves an orange one. Now, the orange ones are usually pretty good. I've seen one yellow one, but I didn't get it. Like, I saw it scroll by, so I think there's definitely like a really, really rare chance to get a really good buff to your stats. So we're gonna get that magic plus increase. Now, some of the other ones, this one has a minus 5%. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and reset it. This is for physical attack. Let's keep going. I'm gonna try to get a perfect one. There we go. So perfect physical attack plus 11%. Let's get rid of this one. Actually, let's get rid of this one because it's minusing my physical attack. Reset again. Keep going. Stamina, that's fine by me. Let's get rid of this minus 5%. I don't think that's very good. Keep going. Ooh, that does get really good physical defense, but minus 2 stamina. I think that's okay. And then let's go ahead. Honestly, I think the stats I've got right now are fine. If I wanted to kind of really fine-tune them later, I will once I have more resources. There's also a talent system in this game, which is sort of like their rarity. Now, you'll notice below my little dude's name, it says Donkey. That's like the lowest rarity that an Yabby has. Once you go through and you have specific items, you need, I think they're called, rare talent essences. Once you've upgraded them 5 times, they go up to common, and then rare, and then epic. Now, if you run out of them, you can actually go and craft them if you want to. So I'm going to craft one for us right now. Head on back, and then go ahead and upgrade him. He's now a common rarity, and I unlock his ultimate ability, Inferno Fireball. Now I can go through, upgrade him again 5 times, and it upgrades his ultimate skill level. Once you've upgraded it past rare, you need different materials in order to do that. Another thing that I really like too is I do think these character designs are really well done. Like, I really like the look of this Ifrit. I'm kind of sad he doesn't evolve again, but we've also got the 2D version of it, so you can actually take a look at that. I'm a big fan. We can actually see the 2D versions of the characters as well. I wish there was a way we could like hide the interface and really take a closer look at them, but that's okay. Now, I can take a look at the elemental system and show you some of the other elements in this game. So you got wood, ice, you have spirit, water, mecha, fairy, ancient, majesty, soul, dark, dragon, mystery. There's a lot of different elemental types in this game, kind of like a crazy amount of them. Another interesting aspect to this game, and I haven't really dug too deep into it because I feel like most of the Yabbies that I've had so far have had really, really good abilities. But basically, if I head on back to my main Yabby that I have right here, Seraph, I go to the ability, you can see his ability says light Yabbies deal 250% damage instead of 200% to Mecha Yabbies. So if I go up against a Mecha Yabby with this guy, he's going to be doing quite a lot of damage. However, I can actually go through and reset the ability. If you use the ability stone, your Yabby will get a random new ability in exchange of the existing one. I don't know if I want to do that because I like the one I have now. I just don't know if my new one is going to be as good, if that makes a lot of sense. So I do think that's another kind of randomized thing that I feel like you could potentially sink money into. So I don't necessarily know that just yet. There's also an equipment system. I haven't gotten any equipment in the game so far, but you can equip them to your specific Yabbies and make them stronger. Plus, there are activated sets. So if you have the same piece from the same set, you get special bonuses on top of that. So let's go ahead and head back out. So there is a little bit of an overworld that you can kind of move around. There is kind of auto questing where your character will move. And again, there is auto combat as well. So I can go ahead and turn on auto combat if I wanted to push through this. Auto combat unlocks probably about 20 minutes into the game. There we go, level up our characters, get some experience points. What I'm gonna do real quick is I'm actually gonna go ahead and head back to, I wanna say it's over here. No, maybe it's not over here. I'm trying to remember exactly where it was at. It's at the Trials place? Yeah, so the Trials thing. So there's a bunch of like events kind of going on in the game right now where you can get a bunch of really, really powerful yobbies in the game. For example, if I go through for the next 7 days and complete all these different challenges, I can get a pact for this character down here, which I can then eventually evolve and then ascend to the S rank Wisdom King. So there is a lot of really powerful yobbies in the game that they're giving out for free if you're able to kind of go through and complete specific objectives to eventually unlock them. So there is a bunch. There's a top up. Most games have top ups. And then there's also a lot of freebies kind of going on in the game too. Login rewards, wishing tree. So the longer you stay in, you can wish and get a bunch of stuff. There's the carnivals where you can exchange currencies. And then there's a bunch of other little weekend login rewards and things like that. The next thing I kind of want to show you guys real quick too is there is this kind of map system, this overworld map system, where there's a whole bunch of levels that you can kind of progress and push yourself through. There's quite a lot, all the way up to level 86. Now, part of this too is there is a bunch of little quick gathering nodes, like kind of scattered throughout the map, where you can actually put specific yobbies there. And if they meet all the specific requirements, you can actually get like a lot of different resources from them too. So there is a little quick gather map thing right there, but within the map themselves, there's a bunch of like little events that you can do. Now, I don't think there's any right here. I mean, there might be with this little egg. I don't know what this egg does. I haven't seen it before. You can get a flame. Oh, what is this? You can get a flame of Samachi by completing quests. Collect all of the required items to unlock Blazing Bird. Interesting. So yeah, there's little events all over the map for you to complete. There's like little quests that you can do too. Oh, look at that. There's a mutant Ifrit right here. So kind of I talked about mutants before. This is sort of like the rarer version. So let's go ahead and actually capture this and see if, no, turn off auto combat. I don't want my character killing him. So, yes, let's see if we can't capture it. I don't think there's kind of like a percentage system in this. Like, if you, like, the lower its health is, the better your odds are. I haven't seen anything like that. There's just certain yobbies where you actually have to lower their health down in order to do that. Okay, let's do this. Come on, how is that not a perfect? Now, I actually don't know how to get more of these sort of Pokeballs. I haven't seen where you get them in the game. I've just had them. Dang, this guy looks freaking cool. I'm digging it. Packed form. Now, I actually want to see what he looks like compared to the other ones. So let's go to my yobbies. Go to my yobby house. And move him down here. Okay, so that's what the mutant one looks like. And that's what the regular... Wow, so the mutant's actually bigger. Dude, he looks freaking dope. He looks super cool. So yeah, there you go. Monster Quest 7 Sins. Super generic game or name. But I actually think it's a pretty dang good mobile MMO. If you're like kind of a big fan of those fake Pokemon games, like some of them are actually pretty decent. But you want one that's like an actual game, like with its own property behind it, I think you guys will really enjoy this one. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, again, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and comment down below your guys' thoughts on today's video. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. My name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.